Hello, everyone. This is Steve Afasi from Elite Business Insurance. I'm here to talk to you about restaurant liability insurance and how Elite Business Insurance can handle all of your restaurant insurance needs. So just give us a call, 1-800-850-8819, Elite Business Insurance. We could write all of your restaurant insurance needs. Now, with restaurant liability insurance, the risk behind restaurants is if you're serving food, if somebody happens to get sick from the food, if somebody, while they're in your restaurant, if they slip, if they fall, if they injure themselves, if they choke on something, if they break a tooth while they're chewing on something, if they slip falling, walking down the stairs, if they trip walking up the stairs. There's a lot of different risks. I've had restaurants, if you offer entertainment, if you offer any sort of dancing, any sort of live music, you need to make sure that you have the proper coverages. If you're offering any hookahs, if you're offering any liquor, if you're serving liquor, alcohol, you need to make sure you have the proper coverages. So on a basic general liability insurance policy, the standard policy that I see for restaurants is usually a $2 million, $1 million policy, which means you have up to $1 million per occurrence if somebody was to get injured, sick, choke, if something was to happen where they try to sue you, up to $1 million per occurrence, and that's $2 million per policy. That's the standard that I usually see. Now, the way the restaurant insurance is rated is usually there's three different ways. It could be rated off of the sales, it could be rated off the square footage, and it could be rated off the seat capacity. The most common way that I've seen lately has always been gross sales. So basically, the more food you sell, the more you serve, the higher the risk, the higher the price. And that's how it's going to work. So the more food you make, the more you sell, the more you're going to be paying on insurance. Pretty self-explanatory. That's going to cover the general liability exposure. So somebody slips, somebody falls, somehow you damage somebody's property while performing work. They try suing you for false advertisement. If they say that you slandered their name, if you cause damage to the premise that you're renting, there's all different coverages included in that general liability insurance policy for restaurants. Now, if you're serving alcohol, you want to make sure that you have a liquor liability policy. If you're serving any sort of alcohol, beer, wine, hard liquor, if somebody gets drunk and they drive off and they get into an accident, there's a chance that they could come back and sue you saying that you served them too much alcohol. So you want to make sure you're covered for both general liability to cover your restaurant exposure, your main food exposure, and then you want to make sure that you're covered for liquor liability to cover the alcohol exposure that you're serving. That as well will be rated off of gross sales. So the more liquor you sell, the higher the risk, the higher the insurance premium. So give Elite Business Insurance a call. What we are is we're an independent agency. So we have access to hundreds of markets in the state of Florida, thousands of markets throughout the United States of America, and we shop your information around based off of where you're located, how long you've been in business, your prior insurance information, what your sales are, how many employees, square footage, seat capacity, and we basically just shop you around through all the markets. We make sure that we provide you the best coverage for the absolute best price. We give you a thorough explanation of your coverages. We're there for you 24/7, and we could write all of your insurance needs. So we write your liability, we write your commercial property, your commercial auto, your personal home, you name it, we do it. So give us a call, give us a chance. You will not be disappointed. 1-800-850-8819, Elite Business Insurance. We are elite.